Hi everyone, Tammy with Go Girl Knitting here. I am here today to talk to you about the biggest question that I get asked. What can I use to knit with my giants? It's not like we can walk into our yarn shops and buy a skein of yarn giant enough to work with these big puppies. So you gotta be a little more creative, and it actually makes it a little funner. So I wanted to give you guys some options. One of them, just most of you probably already know this, I have partnered with Caress Luxury Yarns in Oregon to produce a giant yarn for the giants. So her and I have worked together, and this product, what I love so much about this is actually the Wrapped in Luxury. It's perfect diameter here for the giants. You can tell it's just made for the giants. This is made in her mill her local mill in Oregon. She gets the fleece from local Oregon farmers. This one here is made, it's merino. The other one that she does is Chunky Stitch, which is made in alpaca. This stuff is fabulous, and it's the giant's best friend. But of course, that's not always an option for everybody. And plus, you want to be creative. You don't want to knit with the same thing all the time. So you could do any super bulky yarn, 2 or 3 skeins held together. You can even use a thinner yarn. Maybe it's going to be 5 to 8 skeins of yarn held together. Great way to use up your yarn stash. So I'm going to show you today another option. I'm actually going to do a little tutorial here on fabric. So these are great to do. I'm going to do a rug with this. So what I've done is I went to the local fabric store and I actually bought 12 yards of cotton fabric. Move this out of the way here. And so I've got 12 yards of a cotton fabric here. You're going to need a tape measure. You're going to need a scissors. The nice thing about cotton is that it actually, you don't have to sit here and cut. It actually rips. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to find a corner and you're going to measure off 2 inches, which I have done here. Pretend you don't see this little strip here because I've already gotten started if you can't see my stash. Alright, so pretend this isn't here. You're going to measure out 2 inches and you're going to cut the 2 inches. Then it's going to be as simple as this. You're going to take your yarn and you're going to rip it. And just keep ripping and ripping and ripping. You are going to see some little stringies here, and it just very easily just pull them. You can just pull and break them. You'll have a whole pile of these when you're done, but just kind of get them out of the way here. Kind of a pain, but it's really no big deal. All right, so back, let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna rip. And you can take care of some of those stringy things afterwards also. And you're going to slow down till you get to the next corner. Okay? So as you're getting to the next corner, sometimes just cut these. Cut them, pull them, whatever you need to do to get rid of them. So what I'm going to do here is now I'm coming up to the next corner. I'm going to get my little friendly tape monkey out. And I'm going to go about 2 inches. And I'm going to make sure that my rip is 2 inches. So I'm going to rip it just a little bit more. So I'm right about 2 inches. Now, the other thing is we're also, what we're going to do is do another little snippet here. Okay, so now, if you see here, it's going to make another strip. We're going to have this little end. So what I like to do, and I just like to do this now, some people don't even care about doing this, but I like to round the edges. So I just cut it and round it so there's not any of those little pointies poking out in my project. And again, you're just going to continue to rip and rip till you get to that next corner. And I'm going to show you guys one more time here. Just watch the corners. And if you rip off, you can start over. You can always tie it together, but it's easier to make one continuous strip here of the fabric yarn. And you're going to cut there, and then round the edge, and then just start ripping again. So you're going to just continue doing that. You're just going to continue doing that until you've gone through all your skeins, I've got skeins on the brain. You're going to continue doing that until you have used up all your fabric. And what you're going to be left with is this gigantic pile of yarn, fabric yarn, fun. They 2-inch strips, you know, yeah, there's some little strings here, you can just pull them off, no big deal. These make, actually, like I said, I'm making a rug. It makes a fabulous rug. You can end up throwing it in the washer when you're done. So this is 100% cotton fabric that I got at the local store. It was pretty inexpensive, plus I had a half-off coupon. And at the end result is I have a giant ball of fabric yarn. Keep an eye on Go Girl. You never know what I'm going to be doing next. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me, watch my website. I'm on Ravelry. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on YouTube, of course. You're probably watching me here on YouTube. So stay tuned. You never know what's next with Go Girl. And if you haven't noticed, polka dot nails, polka dot pants. Yep, I'm a polka dot freak, but you already knew that. Happy knitting, everybody, and have a fantabulous day.